Hey guys, wahala don shele for Nigeria as US top official drops Bombshell about Nigeria, exposes shocking truth over state governors' move for state police. When I know say this government and these people, what they do is the more you look, the less you see. We don't tire. You see this security when they Nigeria for over 20 years now. We just did there, they fight ourselves. I've never seen this kind of war without end. Tibor Nige, a former U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Africa, he has raised concerns over the Nigerian government's proposal to create state police forces as a solution to the country's growing security challenges. In a recent tweet, Nige questioned the potential effectiveness of the state police force, suggesting that they may be misused for political purposes rather than genuinely addressing the nation's security issues. In his tweet, Nige remarked, "So, a majority of Nigeria's governors want to create state police force to address the huge security problems Nigeria faces everywhere. How many think such a force would actually help stop crimes as opposed to being used against politicians or opponents?" The tweet has sparked a significant conversation about the plan of state policing in Nigeria, with many drawing attention to the challenges of corruption and political interference in the country's security apparatus. Critics argue that the creation of state police force could increase the risk of abuse of power, particularly in a nation already struggling with political instability and widespread corruption. Nige's comment comes at a time when a majority of Nigerians, 36 state governors, have expressed support for the establishment of state police force, citing the country's escalating security challenges as the primary reason behind the push. The governors argued that state police would allow for more localized and effective responses to crime, especially as Nigeria grapples with rising incidents of banditry, insurgents, and other forms of violent crime. The idea of state police has been under discussion for years, but recent developments have brought the issue to the forefront. During a National Economic Council meeting held on Thursday, Governor Mba Sani of Kaduna revealed that the majority of state governors had agreed to the creation of state police force. The meeting, which was presided over by Vice President Kasim Shettima, brought together key state and federal officials to discuss the proposal. This development signals a shift in the Nigerian government's approach to policing, as security concerns have reached unprecedented levels across the country. The state governors argued that the current federal police force is overstretched and ill-equipped to handle the country's diverse security challenges. They believe that local policing would allow for better coordination and responsiveness to the unique security needs of each state. However, despite the growing support for state police, critics remain wary of the potential consequences of such a move. They argue that state police could become tools for political repression, with governors using them to target opposition figures or suppress dissent. The fear of politically motivated abuse of state police force is particularly pronounced in a country where security forces have historically been accused of human rights violations and partisan actions. The concerns expressed by Nige and other critics highlight the deep divisions in Nigeria regarding how to best address the country's security problems, while some argue that state police force could provide a much-needed solution to the crisis. Others fear that such a move could exacerbate existing problems and lead to further instability. The controversy surrounding the proposal for state police comes amid a backdrop of ongoing insecurity in Nigeria. The country has been grappling with various forms of violence, including Boko Haram insurgents in the northeast, banditry in the northwest, and ethnic clashes in other regions. The inability of the federal government to effectively address these issues has left many state governors to advocate for more control over security matters within their territories. In response to Nige's criticism, Alas Grisolis, a U.S. lobbyist and vocal supporter of the Biafra movement, voiced his approval of the former diplomat's stance. Hellas, who has been a strong advocate for the rights of the Biafran people and a supporter of Simon Ekpa, a key figure in the secessionist movement, tweeted in praise of Nagi's comment, stating, "Ambassador Tibor Nagis continues to call out Nigeria." Hellas' endorsement of Nagi's tweet underscores the international attention the issue of state police in Nigeria is receiving. It also highlights the ongoing debate over how best to address the country's complex security landscape, particularly in the context of regional and ethnic tensions. So, as we move forward, we will see how things will unfold in future. So guys, what's your take on this? I beg, share your thoughts below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, let it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.